it is Wednesday. I have a few minutes to do a video. I was going to do the New Era update and the Medieval Prophecy update, but I need to listen to it more just to give you a clue of what it sounds like. You know what it sounds like. I know what it sounds like, but I just want to get the details out, I guess, just to give you a better, update. So it's Medieval Prophecy next, and then a grab out of their catalog or the WFDistro. We are listening to the incredible Kai Winding Trombones. There you go, on Impulse. I haven't delved into this collection. It's a story in itself, so that will maybe pop up one day. What this is, as the title, I don't know, I still don't know where the titles are, there or there, I think there, explains, it is the update from the Pankraker. They called it a flea market. I think I still have the, yes, of course, I still have this, the lady peeing on the Holy Bible. The Pankraker is a collective, small collective that started as a radio show that is now a label, and yeah, they do shows, I think, or they did a festival that I went to last year, which was incredible. One of the first indie Live After Death, like a called Pankraker Festival, smaller festivals with bands that are of high interest to me. So yeah, reserve a spot. There was live DJs, bar with beer from tap, all true, and tattoo sessions. No core, no fun, no Sabaton. I didn't see any Sabaton, so there you go. That was that. What it was basically they know a lot of people that have a lot of records that are looking to trade or to sell. I think in my case it was mainly trading, although I bought some stuff. But yeah, all in all, I bought a video, or I bought enough to make a video. Let's keep it at that. I'll try to remember where I got it or from who. I don't know all the names because it's Instagram names, real names, everything. You know how that goes. Cheers to Peter and Co. That's the caffeine done. Here we go. I'll show the shirts first. This is from Solari Dot on Instagram. I don't know his, or I'm blanking on his real name. I'm not sure people want their real name out, so let's just go by that. I had a Pox shirt. Pox is a Belgian band from the other side of the country that does great music. They have, I think, a 7-inch and a tape or two, maybe. They're still in the demo stages. I don't know if they ever will come out of the demo stages, but it didn't fit me and it was gray, so I just he had another box shirt, Hilarity in suit, and we traded for this one. This is a Ruin Spell. I don't know what's on there. Yeah, I can read it. A Ruin Spell long sleeve with the mandala on the back, or the whatever Viking stuff on the back. Ruinspell is a Australian band that has links into Blood Stronghold and stuff like that. It is a medium. I haven't tried it on yet because it's a big medium, but if it's not, that will be maybe up for trades. We'll see. Not now. Then there was a guy, I'm blanking on his name. I don't think he didn't look like he had an Instagram or something like that. That is not this. That's good actually, but his prices were insane. I bought a tape that was a bit more expensive, but you'll see why. But his shirts, he just wanted to get rid of stuff. I bought 3 shirts from him. This is the first one, and although I'm not a real Enslaved fan, or I don't know too much about it, this I couldn't pass up. Army of the North Star. I don't know what year it is from. It is old, I know that, but it has a raw cotton tag, so it's not Gildan or anything. It's just a heavy duty. I mean, I think a lot of these were used for painting rooms and stuff like that. He said this was purchased at the Baruch gig they did so many years ago. So not sure what to do with it. I'm going to wear it here and there, but it's old, so we'll see what happens with that. And then the shirts, I think, yeah, I don't know how much I paid for that, but not, I was doubting on getting it or asking it because I thought the price was going to be astronomical, but it was, I mean, I got this for a $5, and yeah, it's washed and ripped to shreds, I guess, but a bone owl shirt is a bone owl shirt. Here you go. Bone owl is he who gnashes teeth and he who crushes teeth. It seems it's a boot, but with bone owl, everything is a boot. So there's that, and then the price of the day. clothing wise or you know, fabric wise is this Ildjarn Forest Poetry. There you go. There is a hole in there, but once again, that's how it's supposed to be. There you go. The Minotaur looking creature dominating the forests. So yeah, all in all, good score for a fiver. Those two were all €5, so cheers to the shirt, guys. It was a good mix. There were stalls with just shirts. Everything was there, so yeah, nice day. Then I traded this little bastard a little bosom tape pin, not tape, a pin. It's nerdy, of course, so you know how these go. Then into the tapes, I have about 6 tapes. The first one is a trade with Jurgen from Phantom. We did another trade later in the day. He was interested in my Atesh hoodie, which was it seemed it was I hadn't noticed, or I forgot it was yeah, long story. He traded me this tape first, or he gifted me this tape first. This is a project, a duo project that I don't know too much about, but remember the sticker from last time, the Ritter's Blood. This is actually the tape. So he saw the update and he said, well, if you don't know what it is, here's the tape. It looks like people we know, or I know, on the cover, but that's where I'll stop. Very nice looking portrait of the two guys. It is on Hatework, and it is a nice fluo pink tape. I don't know how well that shows up, but yeah, there you go. If you remember the logo, that was it. I have no, I can't imagine what it sounds like, but I haven't listened to it yet, so there you go. The bombing of one of the cities in Europe during the World War. I see some cathedrals here and there, or what's left of them, but yeah. Genesis to Genocide. That is the first, that's a gift. Jürgen, thank you very much. Then, let's see, there was a guy next to me, I think his name was Dimitri, but I'm not sure. He is, there was not a lot of time to talk because sales were going on here and there. So it was just, you know, business, I guess. He had a lot of records going from soft kill to poison to some death metal, but some black metal, but he had Circle of Ouroborus tapes and 7 inches and whatever, so I dove right in. I think he had Book of Knowledge on LP and one more, I think Vexation, but those went to Mr. Pankraker, unfortunately, with, you know, prices. I traded him this, I think Nocturnal Depression or something was the band that I gifted him the LPs, but this is, Jesus Christ, something with Vampiro Tutis Infernalis, something like that, has something to do with the deep sea. This was just the extra tape that was thrown into the tape, the trade. Seems like it's Spanish, self-released. There we go. It is supposed to be deep sea ambient. We'll see when we put it on one of these nights. Could be a surprise. It's limited to 99. This is 73, so I'm not sure. This was the extra. What was the trade, or what the trade insisted were these 3 Circle of Ouroborus tapes, and I'll try to get them. It should be like this, I guess. They are re-released on LP, but if you don't know why I grabbed these, also you are on the wrong channel, but it's something like this, you know. The LP artwork had the color, the entire thing. So this is a trilogy that consists of closely linked Circle of Ouroborus releases, all on Kunpal Velus. There you go. They are all released in the year 2012, which was a huge year for them. I don't know what else they, the 7 inch that's coming up is also from that year. They had a split, I think. And then there are some releases. If you know the band, you know that's not an exception. They have a killer discography, and it's rare that some of this stuff comes up. But yeah, there you go. Did a good trade. I wasn't going to buy them because he was asking 25 a pop, which isn't out of this world, but yeah. There are lyrics on here everywhere. All the Ooh, almost fell. All the artwork kinda is the same, white and black, with the skull swamp going all over it. So yeah, there you go. Really glad. When I saw these, I knew I had to deal with them because, like I said, never saw them before. This was or came from Jules. There you go. This was a tape he was holding for me, I think, since last year or something like that. This was, I don't know where he got it. I think from the Pankraker, actually. So it's kind of fitting that it came in today. Satiriasis. It's one of the side projects from the Witchcrafts from Finland. This was previously released as a even more of a handmade tape, but then they did a deluge of tapes. This is one of them. It is hand colored in, that much, but yeah. Here are the two guys behind this project. Really nice looking J card. There you go. Not stamped or anything, just hand colored in golden red. Yeah, this should be Bestial finish, black. Drink at the Black Grotto, wine of satanic lust. There we go. Titles. And then the last, and this is from the same guy that sold all the t-shirts to me. This is self-titled Ildjarn, the Polish tape. There's only one tape version of this one. Yeah, silver print on a clear. There we go. And then the J cards. Once again, like with the Circle of Ouroborus, I have this on LP, but I mean, the other guy that I got the Circle of Ouroborus, he nagged, or he snatched, not nagged, he snatched the Plurality tape in front of me, so I had to jump on this. This is on Monstrous Star Records from Poland. He said we used to go to Poland, and he just picked up the tape there. Really glad to have this in collection finally. Next up will be the LPs. After the caffeine, some vitamins, the trombones are still going strong, so let's delve into the second part. From the same guy as the 7 inches came the Nella Luala Chiavustaya Kumudesta 7 inch, something like that. Once again, 7 inches and Circle of Ouroborus in general don't pop up that much. I promised myself to delve deeper in their discography, but it's just hard to find for a decent price. This was actually part of the trade after I bought it initially, because I was getting anxiety that someone would grab it up before me. I don't think there were a lot of Circle of Ouroborus fans in the venue, except for Peter maybe, but yeah. Record collector's anxiety. These are a double bill that just folds in together and create a kind of sleeve for the 7 inch. The 7 inch is a black white label, or a beige label I should say, with basin on. There you go. A and B sides. And it is in the same, I should do a discography, but it's hard to do a discography video if you don't have the all the records. But they have, it's not that their sound changes immensely, but they have kind of periods. Just going by the artwork, you can see some of the periods here and there. Maybe the labels where they are on. This is also on Kun Palvelus, a release, but they have releases on with Dominic Furno and stuff like that, so they're all over the place in that way. This is maybe the black-white-ish stuff, if you can call it that. What else? This is another trade with Jules. I had the Triangulum, or one of those CDs, and he still collects and listens to CDs, which I admire, because if I had to do that, it would be chaos here. But he had this one, Kriegshoch, a Japanese D-beat punk hardcore band. And I was always interested in picking up the record because it looks amazing. Played Loud and Die. This is on La Vida es un Mus Discos Punk. But I just never grabbed it. It's not an expensive record. It's like, I think New Era even has it for like €5 or something. But yeah, it's one of those Gizm-esque worship things. This is the back. Nice step-on sleeve. Heavy duty. And then the inserts is a lyric and more artwork sheet. New wave of brutality and hardcore massacre instead of new wave of British heavy metal. 2010, which kind of took me by surprise. Stay free, all fuckers. Kriegshoch. And like you, yeah, it just looks like Gizm. There you go. Some more swine skulls with knives going through it. I think it's a good record. I think he just doesn't listen to it anymore and wanted to trade or sell. So, Joe, thank you very much. Then one that I procured straight from the Pankraker himself. I knew he had these in and I was looking for it, so it was the perfect opportunity. Black Curse with Burning in Celestial Poison, their second full length after the one with the Burning Man bursting through the door, but I don't know what it's called anymore. Like I said, a million times before, awesome band with the bassist from Primitive Man, the drummer from Spectral Voice. There's other people in there, but those are the main guys in my head. This is on Sepulchral Voice, I think from Sweden or something, I'm not sure. But yeah, the band is from Denver, of course. They play this very slow-paced Dead Doom. Live, it was insane. I saw them at Music City last year, and it was definitely the gig of, or maybe this year, definitely the gig of the year. They have chains on their guitars. They are covered in grease, so yeah, it's something to behold. I haven't heard the new one. I waited for the vinyl version to blast it through the bigger speakers because it deserves that. It has that booming, huge sound. Only one version, as far as I know, the black. There you go. They don't do fancy colors. I think Sepulchral Voice doesn't do fancy colors, so that's a perfect fit. They have. I was under the impression, like when I picked it up, like, this is a rather weak sleeve, but I like how it's presented, red on the inside, and then the money went into this. I think a booklet with some more artwork and lyrics and stuff in there. These 4 tracks produced by Arthur Rizik with the aid of someone else. Is there anybody but artwork and layout by Brendan McLeod, I think, from the Clan McLeod, I guess, and EW or CW. This propaganda is disseminated by Sepulchral Voice Records with devotion and fanaticism. There you go. You know the deal. Kind of feels Gitola-esque, Titan Bloodish, but it's still something different. There you go. But yeah, I hope it's a good record. I think it's a good record. I had the promo tape from that show, so it should be this year that it came out, or that the gig was. So if the promo tracks told anything, this will be a great fucking record. Then the Atesh hoodie I traded for this one, an Ixiol record. It has been a while since it graced these dungeon walls. Great label. They, in my opinion, release a bit much, and it's mostly an American label. So in that sense, I started really collecting in the beginning because they have good distribution, but it's just like if you drop 10 records like that hymns too, if you drop 10 records at once, nobody can follow. So I got the Python straight from Ajna. That's coming in later, I don't know when. And then this was also in that drop, and I was interested in it because I am a fan of this now defunct or laid to rest label, Goatlord. This is their swan song in the sense that At the Altar of Dread is a compilation, I think, of new tracks or unreleased tracks, but I haven't found that info. If you look way back, you see that I collected all the tapes. They are a troupe from, I think, New York. I could be mistaken, Brooklyn. I'm not sure, it's been a while. And especially in the early days, I was really hooked on that. Triumvir Files, and Drag is later, Daggerloss is also later, Filth Column is later, Mroz and Vutrex, something like that. This Blood, but definitely the Utsalu and the Ushkungalu, those two bands are top tier in my opinion, and I should dig out the tapes once again. Like I said, this is a compilation from that label that just lays it all to rest for now. I'm not sure what their plans are, but yeah. Black, nothing too fancy. Not sure Ixiol does many renditions, like the Python that sold out from the label. It's unfindable. I think I saw it pop up at Charlie, Crypto the Wizard, but nothing more. There we go. Some of these, like Triumph Foul, went beyond the label and are or had releases on Invictus. That's more the death metal. There's black metal. There's punk influenced. Dagger Lost, for example. Filth column. So yeah, this blood is definitely more punk influenced. There's a lot in here, but it's a very nice release. This each, yeah, two bands that are near and dear to my heart. I wore my Ushkum Galu shirt when the kid was born, so that should tell you something. Yeah, Joachim, thank you for this trade, because as with all Ixiol records, this is quite an expensive record to get. I mean, $30 for a compilation. So it was a fair trade, although I paid way too much for that hoodie when I first got it. But yeah, there you go. Vrasubatlats. Probably the last time I pronounced those words. Those were the new records, and then there was a guy that I put my bins directly next to. His name was, let's call him Dan. And he did a cleansing of his collection. That was, what he had was insane. What he has at home, I think, is, yeah, beyond explanation. He's one of those guys that collected early on and that has originals like this. Yeah, I gave him my want list and he said, let's see what we can do, because his prices were actually very fair, to be honest. This is the last thing I picked up there, but it's the first one I'll show because it's the smaller of the bunch. This is Cat with Noche Zatana, I think. This is the first 7-inch from them. I'm not sure what year. I can look it up because I have an app open here. It should be early 80s, I guess. Let's see. I don't know why I hammer on these years always, but yeah. There you go. I was looking at, because if you look at it's from 85, but if you look at the single, it's the least metal single ever. There you go. My Kids Proof iPad. So yeah, it is the first 7-inch, or the first 2 tracks they did. If I'm not mistaken, these are from the previous band and then got released as the demo. Was it the 666 band? I'm not sure. But yeah, here we go. It's been 2 weeks since I talked about this band. I forget. This is the re-release by Nuclear War Now. They did all the re-releases. Ostatni Tabor is the other track. Great looking artwork. From Poland, of course. The vinyl is the black vinyl version, not the piss yellow. There you go. Cat, and then the classic Let's Shoot Each Other. This is the band. They look very 85-ish, although they look timeless in my opinion. There are lyrics and some more info, and then there is a gold-colored logo poster. What a mustache. Great stuff. Yeah, Polish. It's not black metal, it is satanic heavy metal, because that's what it was called. They are in league with Satan in the same sense as Venom was. So yeah. What is this? Oh yeah, the great sticker. Family Life is Killing Metal. Let's put that in here. So yeah, that was the last thing I picked up. It was in front, but I just kept missing it. I went through his bins like, I don't know, 4 times maybe. There was incredible stuff in here. Shop Negorat, I left. There was a Record Putrefaction which sold. There was an original Terrorizer, the purple cover. It goes on and on. Let's see. I put them kind of in order because does it matter? No, it really doesn't matter. I have this one, but I decided to pick it up and then resell the other one because this is the original, I guess, re-release, or the first time it got reissued. This is Poison with Further Down Into the Abyss. Yeah, the collection of demo material and stuff like that. But this just had a little bit more, like the poster and the insert that the other doesn't have. So yes, I showed this before, but this is a different version. The other one was a picture disc. This is the black version on Iron Pegasus, limits to 500. This is $2.95. Like I said, from 2006. Here are the guys. If you don't know by now, if you just stumbled upon this channel and you don't know Poison, they are. This is Further Down into the Abyss 84, 87. So yeah, all their demo material nicely collected. It is here. Let's see. Into the Abyss demo from 86. And then you have another Into the Abyss demo, Awakening the Dead demo, and then Rehearsal and Live. All neatly stacked onto one record. I think the other one, I'm not sure if it's an Iron Pegasus or a full-out release. I'm not sure about that now. This is, like I said, just the double black kind of standard version. This has been re-released a bunch of times. It could be that he has an original for me, but we'll see that when the time comes. There were some interesting flyers in here. Metal Lucifer and Taranis, the original flyers that came with it when he bought it, I guess. And then this is the inserts. Once again, I'm not sure if this is in the re-release I have. There you go. And then it came with the huge artwork poster. This should be in there, but I'm not sure. There you go. A German trash black metal, early in the or mid 80s. Yeah, transitional band that was, in my opinion, and I think in a lot of opinion, a forgotten gem and just a transitional band in the sound from heavy metal and black and death into yeah, what would become all those genres. There we go. Satanic heavy metal. Then, this is the first one I saw. This is Heavy Load with Stronger Than Evil. On what label I am blanking. I think not on their own label, or was it something with Thunder? Yeah, I'm not going to find it, I think. Thunderbolt or Thunderbolt Records recordings, I'm not sure. A Swedish band that started in, was the first Full Speed at High Level is from 78. How they got on my radar is just because of how the covers look, kind of ugly, kind of awesome. I posted a question once on Instagram if someone did Viking before Battery, and one of the answers came from Canada and was Heavy Load. So they were on my mind, but they're always kind of heavily priced records, especially when you are looking for originals. They are all re-released on High Roller, of course. But yeah, this is it is not Battery, but you can hear the vocal patterns and vocal lines. I can hear what he means. This is after Full Speed at High Level is from 78, and you have Metal Conquest, their first, that's an EP, sorry, the other one is the first full length. Then there's Death or Glory, and this is then their third full length, and their last full length also. This was, for what it is, dirt cheap. It plays perfectly. The sleeve is intact, or as intact as you want. This is from 83, so it's 1 year younger than me. The back is very nicely preserved. It's not peeling or anything. There are some creases in here, but yeah, that is to be expected. What is not in here is the insert and the poster, as it goes with these records. The poster is so good and so ugly, even worse than the cover, that everybody hung it on their wall, I think, and it's still there, or it just got lost to time. But yeah, the vinyl itself is very neatly and very unplayed. Let's see if I can dig up the label. Come on. Thunderload Records, which is their record. They are a pair of brothers that that started this band and yeah, carried it into the 80s, but that is as far as they went. I think they are still playing. Yeah, love the sound. It is kind of 70s metal. Yeah, it's not Battery. It's not really metal. It's more of the. It kind of feels proggy, but it's not proggy in the sense that it is grand in scope and stuff like that. It's more. I have to listen to it a bit more just to really get it. Then the last one I picked up from him is this one, Goatlord, and I'll talk about the band a bit more when we do this because I prepped that. This is the Last Sodomy of Mary. I was looking into Goatlord because I bought this record, and when I saw this, I just grabbed, I think 2007, if this piece of shit, yes, 2007, will work with me. This is the first time this is released. It is not a re-release as far as I can see. This one is from 91. It's on released on Turbo the first time, and it is the same time as Beharit when that came out. Not the same sounds, but once again we'll talk about it. I'll show this one first and then start with that in the next video, so you have a nice one too. This is, like I said, maybe their comeback record because it's this from 2007, directly on Nuclear War Now when they started re-releasing the what's this called? Reflections of the Solstice. Very good records. Yeah, kind of a doomy black, doomy death combination, but yeah, more on the slower parts. Even the death metal parts are really heavy and slowed down. They are a product of the American doom, like St. Vitus, Pentagram, stuff like that. It comes with a glued-in photo book. There you go. I love this picture. I'll show it once more because it won't come back up. Original singer. Once again, more on that later. They are a band that delved heavily into psychedelics. So yeah, they are from Las Vegas. I don't know too many death metal bands from Las Vegas. But a lot of, I mean, it is quite the record for the price I paid. I think 25 for this one. I said his prices were very good. Not that this is an expensive record otherwise, but still. Very nice to see. There are some more, lyrics, stuff like that. Nuclear War Now does releases very good. There you go. Then, the record itself, there are a few color schemes, I think. Knowing them, it's red or white. It's all red, black, and white moyen stuff, except for this one. And then there is the poster, the big-ass poster, in blood red. There you go, with some moyen artwork. So yeah, all in all, a bunch of great scores from a great day. Thomas, Jens, thanks for helping out. Also, thank you. Carrying stuff up and down. They both bought a t-shirt, so not from me, but from the other guy that was selling them dirt cheap. I don't know what Thomas got, some punk stuff. Siouxsie and the Banshees maybe, and then Jens grabbed the most ugly winner, a God of War Blasphemy XL, so he won the merch round. But yeah, Goatlord from Dan the Man. Contact me, you have my want list, so let's see what we can do. Let's do the bonus round. I've put on Goatlord for you to check out. This is the Intruder site.
This is from a group called Goatlord. That's right, Goatlord. Featuring Jeff Nardone on drums, Joe Franklin on guitar, and Ace Still on vocals and bass. This is a song called Unholy Black Slut.
Okay, so this is the Intruder site. I'll spare you the anal site. What we are going to do as the cherry on top, because these came in the day after. I haven't really delved in or checked out. I just, not panicked, bought them because they were selling out. But yeah, this is the entire Oxblood drop from Nuclear War Now. Yes, they're starting. Oxblood is a 90s oi band that is, I don't know too much about it, it just piqued my fancy, but that is in the same vein as Agnostic Front maybe. You should see it in the New York era, in the New York hardcore era. Here is the flyer for it. There's some more info on here. Proud to release the Erling material of New York City oi hooligans Oxblood, 2 12-inch LPs and a 7-inch. So oi knew your skins, under the boot and more violence, and we came, we saw, we conquered. There you go. This is that one, we came, we saw, we conquered, the 7-inch. Always right, boredom, it's another day, our colors. Here are the guys. There you go. they got on my radar because I mixed them up with another band, and I thought, oh, I think Strongblood maybe, and I just, Oxblood, Strongblood. I just mixed them up, and then the confusion went into interest, and I just decided to pick it all up. Here we go. Nothing too fancy, just a lyric fold-over sheet. This is the black vinyl version of these records. Wow, the sound quality on this. There was an Oxblood vinyl version, of course, limited to 80. They stopped at the right time. But yeah, that was US only, so no complaints here. I picked this up from a Oi punk distro in France, I guess. This is the Lost 93 recordings done at the Templars New York City studio. Is finally made available to the Oxblood Maniacs. 3 unreleased battle hymns against the modern world. Real deal grimy street rock, that's how they call it, from New York City. That's sure not to leave a lot of hurt feelings. Sure to leave, sorry. I recommend it for fans of Blitz, the Templars, and Red Alert. They have a split also with the Templars, so maybe that is more familiar than this one. A proper reissue of Oxblood's Under the Boot EP, their split EP with the Templars, as well as rare compilation tracks and an unreleased studio session from '92. Real deal grimy street rock. Templars, yeah, Warzone. This may be a better comparison than Agnostic Front, because Agnostic Front is really hardcore. I think this is should be more situated in the Oi category. There you go. If you look at flyer material, they don't show up together, so yeah, maybe Warzone is a better one. The back, with the suspenders, of course, they all look the part. Very nicely released. Yeah, Harry, Mac, Frank, and Paul. There you go, 92 to 94. The same flyer is in here, and there is a new Nuclear For Now poster or manifest. There you go. Smells like basketball cards from years gone. Great smell. There is a extra lyric sheet with some pit pictures. There you go. All the folk mixing it up in the pit. So yeah, really cool releases. Once again, a black vinyl version. Nothing too fancy, but I don't think these records need fancy shit. And then the last one is this one. Oxblood, Oi, New York Skins, proper reissue of the Don Fury Studios demos. Don Fury is one of those producers that did a lot of early New York hardcore, and Oi too. Okay. City became overrun by sensitive people into safe music. Real deal grimy street rock, yeah, okay. They have the same tagline for all the records. Includes 3 unreleased bonus tracks recorded around the same time for fans of Templars, YDL, New Defense League, and Warzone. There you go. Love how they portray the black guy. There you go. So yeah, they are on the right side of Oi, in my opinion. I don't know too much about that. Like I said, the entire RAC, stuff like that. Yeah, there you go. Really nice looking cover. Classic 4-piece against the wall, against the chain link fence. So yeah, Police, Working Class Life, Ruthless Violence, Oxblood with an exclamation mark, Clockwork, Legion, which I really like, Hippies, Diehards, Survive, Our Colors, and Only the Strong. Yeah. Dawned upon me now with reading Clockwork Legion that the look kind of comes from Clockwork Orange. So there are flyers in here from the distro. I don't know what this is, and it's not really important. Not that it is anything shady, it's just I have no idea what it is. This looks interesting. These are books, I think, volume 2, volume 1, books, Skinhead. There you go. We'll see, or look further into that. Then the vinyl is, once again, the black vinyl version. And there is a booklet, Laced Boots, No Politicians Welcome, Pulling Up Suspenders, and then the insert is, I haven't read the text and find the time, but there is I'll link the interview, yeah, kind of an interview, that's text, with the guys that just came out from, there's some guy in Ohio that does these podcast interviews with old punk and hardcore and all that stuff. So let's see, Chaos UK. There's some old punk in here. The Bruisers at Oifest, Punkfest, United Front. It is quite cool. Red Alert, Warzone. There you go. A little pit picture to finish up. So yeah, I didn't think I was going to get these because Iron Bonehead got some of them in. I think the white one, but not the rest. So I was dreading grabbing them from the States, but it wasn't necessary. But yeah. If you are interested, if you are in Europe, there is a guy on Discogs that I'm not sure if he has them all still, but yeah, at least a good portion of them. That's it for now. I'll link the interview and then yeah, you can see if you want to see it because it's mostly less known. The guys are standing in total darkness for some reason. That's it, small update. Thank you to everyone at the Pankraker Festival. I know I didn't organize it, but I surely went around and got some stuff. Thank you to Peter who did organize it and his, I don't know what the other guys are called, but yeah. I met one very briefly, like I said, it was a very tightly packed room, always moving around. So I hope to see a second version or a follow-up to that. And yeah, that's it for now. I was going to do a short video, we are 40 minutes in, so that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoy some of this stuff, look into the stuff, and this one is coming up next. I'll see you end of the week, next week. We'll see. Peace.